San Diego's Nightly News.
Well, tonight the story of a long-lost letter found.
It took almost 65 years and a 3-cent stamp, but it finally arrived at the home of a Carlsbad man.
10 days ago, in fact.
Yeah.
Roy Devine is here with the details on the intrigue behind this story.
Susan, Marty, a 3-cent stamp, Marty, and no postage due. Okay. This letter, which traveled who knows how many miles, was sent to a young man fighting in World War II.
Dear Blaine, yes, it was quite a surprise to receive your letter, but a pleasant one.
And more than a pleasant surprise for 84-year-old Blaine Briggs and his wife to receive a response to the letter Briggs had written years earlier to a friend in high school.
No romantic. I had a steady girlfriend.
That friend, Gwen Campbell, his mentor on the debate team. Her letter, dated September 24th, 1944, and sent to him in Italy, where he was fighting in World War II. But he didn't get it then. On October 16th, 1944, Briggs, a navigator on a B-24 bomber, was shot down and taken prisoner of war.
North's football team has gotten off to a wonderful start by defeat.
The letter tells of the success of the high school football team, of the visits to the debate coach's family, of friends.
It brought all these memories back. That's what I thought. Just, I mean, of the high school days, how wonderful they were, and for me particularly, they were wonderful because things just worked out well.
Indeed, they did. The letter was bought at a flea market, given to a person who gave it to a person who gave it to a librarian in Columbus who tracked down Briggs.
For this short period of time, it's been a great pleasure, and it's fun to correspond with Gwen's family.
Gwen's family? She had 8 children and became a doctor. So much has changed, now and then.
An awful lot has happened since the debating days, but it's still pleasant to remember them and to hear from you. Best of luck, and write again if you have a chance. Your old colleague, Gwen.
Gwen now has dementia, but he has spoken with her by phone, and he believes she knew who he was and what had happened. He has been writing a book, by the way, and will include this story in it. The name of the book, coincidentally, happens to be One Fortunate Fellow. And fortunate,
he is.
Very, very lucky to have received that letter.
Could anybody be more gracious than he was?
He was gracious. As soon as he walked in his house, he says, I am so blessed for all I have. But, you know, he pointed out that this is really miraculous. Think about how many letters were sent to soldiers in World War II and were returned, and who knows where they went, who knows what happened to those letters. And here he was able to receive his.
My mother kept every single V-mail, as it was called, that was sent home. It has, I mean, literally every single one of them for 4 years. So
we should do a story on that.
Interesting reading at some point. Thanks for it.
Okay, thank you.
In the North County tonight, La Costa Canyon High is the runner-up.